So I'm going to try out, I'm going to start first by doing like roughs. So let's start with an upright version. Let's give him an oversized uniform. Thank you. Thank you, Kyrie. Man, to pronounce your name. Kyrie Irimu. Kyrie Irimu animation. Thank you very much. So the story behind this is, oh, Waxes, oh, this is you. Thank you, bro. Thanks for joining. Waxes. Yeah, so I just created a very simple story, like, oh, what if we have like boarding school kids that are animals. So what I did was that for the research, what I did was that I looked for baby versions or infant versions of animals and used that, because the idea was that because full-grown animals look slightly different from the infant versions, so the idea was to find infant versions. So most of the references you see on the screen are infant versions of animals, and that's what I'm using to design these characters. So this is one. I'm going to try a couple others. Let me see. Let's try a female character this time. I'm going to do the antelope. So before I do the sketch, I want to just do like some exploration of some antelope explorations. So I like these ones I found online. The idea is to just find the essence of the characters or the design by just exploring the shapes. That's what I'm trying to do. Let's find the shape language. So let's give her a smaller horn, just so that it doesn't compete with the ears. So if she has big ears, then maybe smaller horns. And then big eyes. And eyes are on the side of the face. Nostrils. So I like to use real things as reference. I don't believe in using other artworks. I mean, you can study other artworks and see if there are things you like about how they're drawn, but for me, basically, I prefer practicing from real life. So this is, give her some eyelash. Okay, so this ear is too. Let's make this ear bigger. Thank you. Waxes, thank you. So we're gonna make this. Let's say this is like a shy female, a shy character. So the idea is also to, with time, maybe if I have the time. Time permits me to explore these characters. The idea is to give them a life, right? So maybe subsequent weeks, or maybe next week or another week, I would try to give them like a life. So what is it like in this boarding school? Like, how do they, for example, fetch water? Because I'm trying to keep it grounded to my own reality, because I went to boarding school. So I want to keep it grounded to that reality of what it was like for me in boarding school, fetching water, queuing up to do certain things like to get your food, reading, dining table, reading in the dining hall, assembly, all that stuff. Like, yeah, just to have fun with this thing, and let's see how it goes. Who knows? This could be something that can be made. We can make a story out of. I can make a story out of in the future. So she has a small horn. Maybe she's not shy, maybe she's very reserved. I think that's a better way to look at it. Maybe she's very reserved. So I'm going to reduce this into, and let's see. Female uniforms, let's say this is a female uniform idea that I have in mind for this one. Junior secondary school, we have like something they call pinafore. Let's play with the proportions a little bit. I think she's going to be slightly taller than this guy. So maybe her arms are folded. Make it more relatable. I'm sure many African schools share a lot of similar experiences. Yes, a lot of African schools share similar experience. You're right. First time journey my life. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Oluwa Pelumi Omotunde. Thank you. What boarding school did I go to? I went to Lagos State Model College, Igbonla. So Lagos State Model College, Igbonla, Ekpe, in Lagos. That was a very, very far. My school was really, really far. Like, I mean, now it's no longer far because Ekpe is very much developed. But at the time when I used to go to school, the only developed property on the road on Lekki Expressway was Chevron. The Chevron estate, not Chevron estate, the Chevron building. That was the only property on that entire stretch of road that actually was good to look at. Every other thing else was very, very crude and undeveloped. The buildings were not sophisticated at the time. So yeah, that's the school I went to, Lagos State Model College, Igbonla. Thank you for asking that question. I wonder what school you went to. If you guys went to boarding school, please let me know, and it'll be nice to hear some of your experiences to see if I can draw some ideas from there for this design. So for now, I don't want to focus too much on the proportion. Let me just rough out this idea first. I'll polish it later. Just rough it. Do you guys go to boarding school as well? Let me know. I'm wondering if she should be in junior secondary school, because this outfit is junior secondary school outfit. So I'm wondering if maybe she would make more sense as a senior. You know, animals, they tend to have like, young ones tend to have like tend to have knocking knees. So I'm just gonna play with this idea a little bit. You went to Saint. Oh, okay. Some couple of messages here. Oluwapelumi. I actually don't know of that school. I went to St. Gregory's Ikoyi. Definitely. An interesting experience, but I imagine yours would have been quite different based on your description just now. Yes, it was quite different. Ikoyi is inside Lagos, so for us going to school then we had to travel, like it was a distance. You had to travel a long distance. It was like you going on a road trip, and the roads were like bushes, like forests, left and right. So it was really far. It was kind of it was kind of scary going to school, especially when it really getting close. You can actually see the school in the horizon. Like it was really scary because I was like, yo, I'm back to this place, man. We're back to this place again. Yeah, I was in boarding house. All the kids and family. Oh, nice. We went to Saint Lassalle High School in Kenya. Oh, nice. It was a Catholic school. I remember we stole altar wine after mass. Yo, you stole altar, man, dude. I'm not even going to judge you because I probably did crazier things in boarding school. So I'm not judging you at all. We all did crazy things in boarding school. Mass was like 2 or 3 times a week. Oh, nice. Yeah, we did crazy things in school, man. I really wish I can tell this story. It'd be nice to tell a story about. I've always wanted to tell a story about boarding school, man. Trust me, I've always wanted to. So boarding school was fun. So let's give her some shoes. How do we do the shoes now? My brother and I went to St. Gregory's College. Our 2 sisters went to Maryland Comprehensive, both in Lagos. Nice. Carrie, I can imagine as chapel prefect also. I'll take a sip of whatever was left of the wine after each mass. Wow. Man, you guys did crazy things. Well, I also did stuff. I don't know if I can think of anyone now because I'm also drawing at the same time, but yeah, boarding school was fun. So I'm wondering if I need to give them shoes, because especially this, because of the way their legs. Okay, well, I can give her a stylized kind of shoe. I think that will not be a bad idea. Let's give her a type of stylized shoe. Let's see something like this. And then she's wearing socks. She's wearing socks. Yeah, but boarding school was really fun. Like, trust me, those days were crazy. Even though that was a long time ago, because I graduated from, I finished secondary school in 20, was it, yeah, 2002, 2002 was when I finished secondary school. That was a long time ago. And many things have changed since then. Okay, so let me see if I can make this better. I like the long neck. Probably gonna exaggerate this neck a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, we had mass every day at St. Gregory's. On Sundays we wore Ankara. You wore Ankara? Oh, nice. We also stole meat and roasted. I'm not sure why we love stealing. See, this stealing thing, I think it was something we just like the fun of exploring, of getting to explore something. I think, because I also did some stealing in school, especially because boarding school you have to survive until you get to hear from your parents again on visiting day. So you have to survive, and survival sometimes meant doing crazy things. Give them sandals maybe, or they could have their usual animal legs. Yeah, I'm thinking I should give them sandals. I want it to feel a bit grounded, so I'm going to give them sandals. 2002, yes, Oluwapelumi, 2002. That was a long time, my brother. Long time ago. The thing I liked about high school was physics projects. I hated, well, let me not say I hated. I mean, I didn't mind physics project, but I wasn't like super psyched, because I was also a science student. So yeah, I liked physics. Well, I won't say I was crazy. I think I even liked chemistry experiments more than physics. I used to make projects until 12 to 1 a.m. Wow, the school that allows us to perfect our projects. Nice. Well, I mean, I like chemistry. The funny thing is, I like chemistry as chemistry projects, but I sucked at chemistry. I didn't really pass chemistry, and it affected me going forward, because I had to write NECO. I had to write GC to save my chemistry. So the admission I actually got was a combination of WAEC and GC. Yeah, because of my chemistry. So chemistry was not difficult. Funny enough, I actually ended up liking chemistry in the end, but in secondary school, it was tricky. The way these things are taught in Nigerian schools are not. I don't know if it has changed now, but then it wasn't fun like that. They made chemistry look so mysterious, and chemistry is so simple. Like the study of matter and its component. Like chemistry is a very simple and fun subject, but they made these things look so They made it look scary. Another subject that was also fun but was scary was further maths. And I because I studied engineering, I had to know further maths. Like, it was necessary to know further maths. Physics project competitions. We reached sub-county level. Nice. Boarding house would bring out some of the nastiest parts of you for it. I would not be comfortable discussing some of the things I got into. No drugs, though. I was always wary. I agree, man. I agree. We all have dark sides. We all have dark sides from boarding school, man. Boarding school is crazy. I hated biology. Yes, me too. I hated biology. Like, yeah, I hated biology. That's why medicine, like me and medicine, no way. Me and medicine, no way. No. I love engineering, but I don't like medicine. I remember some of us sneaking out in C. I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Oh, in SS3, okay. To watch Captain America Civil War. Are you serious? Nice. Well, we didn't have to sneak out in school. We had access to some of all these things. You just needed to be to have a good relationship with some of the teachers, and then you could be invited to watch stuff in their houses or their apartments and stuff. So yeah, but I get what you mean. It was sometimes it was against the rules. You'd be breaking the rules to do certain things, like watching TV. It was a privilege, and I'm telling you, this thing I'm saying is like in the late 90s, early 2000s. Watching TV was a privilege then in school. Okay, so I think that's for. I won't spend too much time on any one so that we can just cover a lot of ground. Okay, so this for this character, and then I'm gonna do another one. So what animal do I try next? Let's see. My favorite part about boarding house or school in general was the people there. Total strangers, turned friends, learning from others, relating because of different things. Yes, I made friends, even though we're not close to today, but we're still in communication because we have a WhatsApp group, an alumni WhatsApp group, and we chat regularly. So yeah, we still stay in touch. Like, I mean the people I graduated with from secondary school. Why did y'all hate biology? I loved it. Physics and chemistry were just okay. Further maths was bane of my sin. Yeah, man. I don't like biology. I think the reason I didn't like biology was there were too many. So all those terminologies, like when you go into cell, when you go into all those things like cell, all those terminologies, membrane, all those ridiculous. Ah, man, I hated all those shit, man. I hated all those cell membranes and all those things. They're just like way too many terminologies to remember. Like, to me, biology feels more like you use your imagination. There's a lot of imagination that is involved in biology, but physics, I can see it. Chemistry, I can see it, like, because the chemicals, like you can mix chemicals together and you see the reaction in front of you. But with biology, like most of all those things were like, apart from, I mean, if you even think about the reproductive organs in the body, nobody sees reproductive organs. You know, it's not physical. All those things are drawings. You have to, and then you have to learn the drawings, learn all those things. Like, it was crazy. And then there are different types of systems. Segula, I'm on a call, okay? I'm on YouTube. So there are different types of systems, like digestive system, reproductive system. I cannot even remember, but there are different systems, and then you have to know how to draw all those things because they're all imaginative. It's just crazy. But I knew how to draw, so I knew how to draw in secondary school. So all like skeletons, I could draw skeletons. Like, people would contract me to draw their skeletons for them. We still have a WhatsApp group. Oh, nice. I try to get together every year, usually at Christmas. Although I missed the last 2 get-togethers. Yeah, that's good. Same with me. We have get-togethers sometimes. The last time I went for a get-together was like 2 or 3 years ago. But yeah, we try to have that stuff regularly. Okay, let's do another animal. So let's see. Which animal do I try now? So let's do something more tricky. I like these cheetahs. Or you know what? Let's do cheetahs, because cheetahs are a different class of animals. Let's try cheetahs. So let's say this cheetah is a female. So let's do a female cheetah. Thinking back, I think I like biology, partly because drawing some of those things helped me remember, and I've always liked drawing, even if I couldn't label them all too accurately at times. Oh, you said warthog. Sorry, I missed you guys. Sorry. Let's do the warthog then. I missed your messages. Let's do warthog. So the reason I didn't want to do warthog was because, you know, warthogs, they don't grow horns until they're much older. So, and the warthog is kind of looking like the, what do you call this guy? The rhino. So, oh yeah, this rhino, I forgot to give him horns. I want him to have like a small horn here. A horn that is kind of forming here. Give him like a small, very little horn. Yeah, so that's why I didn't want to do it, because it was looking like, but you guys want that, no problem. We'll do the rhino. Sorry, we'll do the warthog. Yeah. Alright, so let's do, before I do the actual warthog sketch, I want to do like some explorations, because I've not drawn a warthog before. I don't even think I ever drew Pumbaa. So I just want to do like some exploration first, so I can get a feel for the shape language. Warthogs kind of look like pigs. Oh yeah. Maybe Warthog can be a teacher later. Although I like that idea. Okay, you mean him being a teacher? Well, yeah, I only want to draw kids, so I'm not really sure about this one. So if you say Warthog is going to be a teacher, then let's do something else. Let's do another one. I really like the idea of this cheetah because they have like a very unique face. So let's try the cheetah. If the whole Warthog is going to be a teacher, then let's try a cheetah. Sounds like a tongue twister. Cheetah teacher. Cheetah teacher. Cheetah teacher. Can you say that 3 times? Cheetah teacher. So let's. And I also was kind of careful with selecting these animals because we need the animals that feel like that are Africans, that are found in Africa. So I didn't want to do like bears or something. I had to find animals from Africa. So cheetah to me seems like a female. Maybe a female that is playful. Another reason I wanted the cheetah is because it's a different type of animal. So you have plantigrades, digigrades. I forget, there's a way the animals are graded. Plantigrades, digigrades and stuff. So I don't know the exact names of those things, but they are based on animals that have hoofs. I forgot what they call them, but they have their own category. Animals that plant their feet on the ground like hands. If you think about gorillas, monkeys, generally they have apes, they have that type of hand. And then I think digigrades are the animals like lions, cats and dogs. So the idea is that these two are in the same category because they have hoofs. But this one doesn't have hoofs. So I'm trying to do something different. So maybe after this one, I would do like an ape character. So let's say they're all in the same class. So that means she's going to be, her uniform is going to look similar to that of the antelope. thinking of what she should be doing with this other hand. I'll come back to that hand. Let's do this thing out first. So cheetahs have, their legs are not meant to be thick. Oh yeah, I forgot about the tails. So this one has, and cheetahs have very long tails, so the best way to draw this tail. If she's playful, cheetah, that translates to her loving and excelling at sports and always being excited for games time. So maybe make her hold some sports prop. Okay. I think so. Like I said, we're going to explore. I'm going to explore a lot of fun things with them eventually. So this one is just what I'm doing now is just like first pass. Eventually I'll do like, you know, maybe them doing inter-house sports. Like I'll do different things with these characters, like have more fun with them. For now, this is just like basic uniform pose, nothing interesting. I mean, yeah, show a little bit of personality, but yes, nothing too serious. Okay, hold on. I'm going to look at my references and find something interesting. Okay, so let's say she's doing like some type of conversational pose. I was really going to make her look fun, then maybe I would have fit a little bit more with its personality and let me okay, so and then maybe give her a shoe, a very feminine looking shoe, or maybe even sandals. Yeah, I think sandals would be better. Let's just try and switch things up a little bit. Let me give her sandals. So that we can see some of her paws coming out. And she's wearing socks. So this is like Miss Congenial of the class. So I think she has to round things up. Maybe rounded socks. Round socks. I wanted to cross her feet, her legs. An idea just came to mind. You can give them names based on how they care called in different African languages, like cheetah is Duma in Swahili, or how they are called in. Okay, Duma is Swahili. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea. If you said cheetah is Duma, right? Okay, so let's just put the name there. So don't forget Duma. If you can come up with names for the other ones, then I'll add it. So I'm thinking this her feet is a bit too. Let's make it more this and give her the sandals. I actually want these feet to come out more because she's posing. And then this other one is behind. Sandals. Leg looks weird, but I'll figure it out. I'll fix it in post. Okay, so that's that for this one. Let's see, let's do one more. I think this one is going to be an ape because I want it to be like, I want it to be like a plantigrade. I forget. Yeah, I think plantigrade is apes. Plantigrade, digigrade, and there's one more, I forgot the name of that one. I didn't even do an elephant. Well, I don't feel we've already done like a heavy duty animal like a rhino, so I don't want to do like an elephant. Okay, so let's do the ape. All right, so let me do some exploration first, so I can get the ape look that I want. I want this guy to be very hairy. Yes. Eyes. Yes. I'm thinking maybe this guy should even wear glasses. Maybe give him some glasses. So this one is like the scholar of the bunch. He's actually a gorilla. It's a gorilla, a baby gorilla. Let's make him his face. Yo, Mr. Deji. What's up, man? What's up? It's been a minute. How is everybody? How's your family? Good to have you again. I'm just trying something different and something fun. Like, I've always wanted to do this. Like, I wanted to explore characters from boarding school, because I had I formed a lot of fond memories from boarding school. So I'm just trying to do something interesting. This one is the scholar of the class. And apes have long hands, so let's say he's holding his belt. I don't know if this is a good idea, but let's try it out first. I'm just trying to give them a little bit more personality, so that they don't just look like boring standing. Let's see, he has like really shorts. His shorts are really short. Yeah, people that I just remembered somebody in my high school, in secondary school. His shorts were actually very short, and he was very intelligent. Another masterclass needs to rematch this stream. Rematch or rewatch? I think I get what you mean. Maybe you're still lost in the World Cup sauce, but yeah, thanks for joining, Saeed. So really short shorts, and then maybe his legs. I need to make this guy smaller. His head is supposed to be rounded. It's very hairy, but should be rounded. So this is a plantigrade character, so, and he's hairy, so I'm just going to, he's wearing socks too, because intelligent people then, I remember they used to wear their socks to be high up, so I'm going to make him have his socks high up. and then we have overlapping hairiness over the socks like that, and then the thin sock comes down, and then he's wearing his sandals. See, what kind of sandals do we give this guy? Let me think. The kind of sandals I had were, I had really ugly sandals in secondary school, man, because that's what my parents could afford. So he's actually holding this stuff, like trying to adjust his pants up. His collars are buried underneath the hair. Actually, no, there's going to be some collar here. And a visible collar. He's wearing the glasses, so let's see. And then hairiness, socks. And then the feet. This flooding affected. Are you serious, bro? Flooding affected you, man. So sorry. Sorry about that, man. Wow. The rains this period has been a lot. I'm sorry about that, man. I hope it didn't damage your properties. Where did you stay? Lekki? Did you stay on the island or mainland? Man, so sorry. I'm trying to think of some of the type of sandals I wore in school. I think I didn't draw this well, so let's its perspective, a little bit of perspective. And then this one is I need to check because apes have a unique type of legs, so feet, sorry. So I need to be sure that what I'm doing makes sense logically. Okay, so all their feet comes inside. I think I'm gonna drop this one. I will save my computer. It was a custom built shirt, man. It was the first thing on my mind when the water started rushing. I stayed on the island. Wow, man, so sorry. Oh, man, I don't know if man. It seems like getting some kind of insurance might be. I don't even know if insurance companies in Nigeria are able to protect properties from flood. I don't even know if they currently do that. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Sorry about that, man. Okay, so I've done 4 animals. Okay, it's good to know. Man, sorry about the flood and the damage. Yeah, so I'm getting close to an hour and 30 minutes on this call, and maybe I'll just do one more. And the animal I'm thinking about is bush baby, for weird reasons. I don't know, because we used to really be scared of bush babies in school, in boarding school. So let's say there's this one character in class that is awkward, socially awkward because he's a bush baby. So let's just say let me create some space. So creating some space. Okay, so let's do the bush baby. Bush babies have very long tails. Oh yeah, I forgot to add a tail for this character. And cheetahs have long tails, so sorry. I just need to be sure. Looking at my reference. Okay, so the cheetah, and I've said this like a million times now, so let's just quickly do this. The bush baby. Yes, so I'm going to make this bush baby very awkward, big ears. So what I'm thinking is I want to give the bush baby like a slouch because he's like antisocial. So let's see. Let's give that bush baby a slouch. I need to exaggerate this bush baby very well. So slouch. It's looking like Shifu. And big eyes. And the eyes are much closer together. Just remember the rabbits. I didn't even think about rabbits. He has very, very big shots. So this is our bush baby. let's say he's holding books. Oh, I wanted to give some of them school bags. I forgot. So maybe this guy is wearing a school bag. Let me just quickly do that. This guy is wearing a school bag, a backpack. Remember, this guy is a bookworm, so he's going to be carrying like a backpack. I need to find the reference for bag, sorry. Yeah, let me quickly round up this guy. These are hairy, very hairy tails. And the tail is really long. Actually, because he's shy, I think his tail would lie on the floor, so it might even yeah, so actually I feel his tail should be shorter, but slightly shorter. So he's very timid. All right, so That's that for this character. Let's go back to this backpack, and then I'll call it a day. So what I'll be doing during the week, if I have some chance, would be to develop this thing further, and let's probably share this on social media. I hope I get to finish it this week, and then next week, and then share on social media. This one has a pouch here, and this one has a zip. Okay. Yeah, this guy should be smaller, so yeah, so this is the lineup come up with. Pockets here. All right. This cheetah looks like a school prefect. School prefect. Maybe we can make her school prefect. I don't know. So this is her badge. SP. So she's or actually maybe she's more like social prefect as opposed to school prefect, senior prefect. All right, so this was fun. I will continue to develop this on my own, and I will share the final designs on social media. There's supposed to be a fold here. All right, so thank you guys so much for joining. This was fun. Thank you. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you same time next week. Peace.